And let's talk about this concept of the treadmill, this lane of thinking that keeps us in um, getting similar results and feeling like we're under certain circumstances. How do you know when you're in the or on the treadmill thinking?
I think you know because you feel like there's something missing in life, like there's that unfulfillment, that dissatisfaction or frustration is there.
Yeah,
That's letting you know that can't keep carrying on the way that they are. And maybe it's because you're unhappy in the work that you're doing, or you're unhappy at home, or you just feel stressed out all of the time. And there'll be lots of signs if you start to pay attention to them. There'll be lots of signs that you're actually on a treadmill and you're not, things are not changing for you.
so it could feel like this, like every week you get up in Monday morning or whenever you start your week, and you're just going as hard as you can, running as fast as you can, and collapsing on the weekend. But nothing really changes. You still feel like you're under the same circumstances.
Yeah. And I think that's what it is. People don't realize that that's not normal. Like,
Yeah.
it's not normal to be
So there's
doing
another
that.
way.
Yeah, there is another way, and
I like
we
that.
live it. You know, it's not until you realize that actually most people are not living that way.
Yeah.
When you're so stressed out and you're on the treadmill every single day, you think that everyone else is doing it that way as well, but they're not. And it's when you start to learn that things can be so different from that, that I don't know, you just feel like when you start living the other way,
Yeah.
you just feel fulfilled and things become easier. And
It's so subtle. It
yeah,
starts subtle. And so, did you ever live on the treadmill?
yes, yeah, I worked in
I've lived on the
corporate. Yeah,
treadmill.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And so, changing is not a bad thing,
No, definitely not.
but it is a process. That's all. It's not magic.
No.
It doesn't. It's just a process and it's steps.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
actually realizing that there is a different way. You don't have to live this way.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean to say that your income's going to be cut or anything, because usually it goes up.
Yeah.
And relationships improve. Start to enjoy life more.
Yeah.
And your energy just changes.
Yeah.
Like, people want to be around you more, and they just want to know what you're doing that's different and
Yeah.
things like that. So everything starts to shift.
So what the treadmill forces us to do is worry about what's not going to happen or is going to happen or potentially is going to happen tomorrow. It's the treadmill is when you're feeling guilt or shame, or you have negative feelings of something that happened in the past, either to you or you did that to someone, and you're kind of shifting from the future worry in the back of this negative feeling, and it just seems to never. It's relentless.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it affects your sleep, it affects your health,
yeah.
your mindset, everything. It affects your relationships and how you deal with your children and your partner and everything.
And
So,
what we find is when we talk to people that are on this, they all understand that there's this whole idea of soul connection, of being present, but they just don't know how to execute on that.
yes.
That is that what we've
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And once you learn how to do it and how to implement it, things change. Things just start to change for you.
So there's always two lanes,
Yeah.
but you have one choice. So two lanes. One is a reactive lifestyle where you're just reacting to the circumstances that are presented to you, or there's a soul connection.
Yes.
And what you do really well and is help people develop the intuitive connection. What does that mean?
It's really about learning to listen to the inner voice. We've all got that inner voice that we hear sometimes if we're ready to hear it, or that gut feeling. And what it is about learning how to make that feeling stronger so that it puts you on the right lane and you're not struggling as much. Like, you're more in flow with life instead of climbing up the mountain that just seems like it's never going to end.
And then you lock it in with building strong belief systems, which is really what people talk about mindset structure.
Yeah.
It like locks it into your mind. So that becomes your default.
Yes, and you can have a structure around it so that people can feel safe having a structure and
Yeah.
being able to implement it. But you're doing things differently now mainstream teaches us. So yeah, it's a fascinating journey, and it doesn't have to be complicated. But once you start using it, it's like someone has just washed over you, like peacefulness, an inner calm. That's what it's like, an inner calm.
So we run and we've created a network called EyV Network, Execute Your Vision. It's online and it's free to join for people who are in business, and you might have a career and you're ambitious and you want to get to your next level, but you don't want to have to burn yourself out getting there. So all this work about the inner work, building this capacity to grow, takes layers. It's done over time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
it's just increments, small increments that keep building and compounding, and then before you know it, you'll look back 6 months and you're like, wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to join the links in the bio, EyV Network, we meet once a week on a Wednesday evening to have an hour's chat about a book that we're studying at the moment. And it's really good fun. It's light, but it's also practical because, like we say, that it's always about building your capacity in layers, building your belief system and your soul connection in layers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And being with other people on the journey who are doing it with you
Yeah.
as well. So
So there's some sort of accountability.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So if you'd love to join, if it resonates with what we're saying, if you resonate, we'd love to see you there.